Offline games are lifesavers when there's no internet or you just want to enjoy gaming without interruption. That's why I've put together this list of the top 17 best offline games for Android and iOS in 2025. If you're looking for the best offline games to keep you entertained anytime, anywhere, this list is exactly what you need. Let's dive in. Pocket FPS, Zombies scratches that zombie killing itch perfectly. It's a fun, addictive, and surprisingly deep mobile game that I can easily recommend to any fan of the genre. The controls are surprisingly intuitive, and I absolutely love the graphics. With a few more updates and additions, this game has the potential to be true. Shootout. Shootout is a third-person shooter game where you have to eliminate enemies while taking cover. In the game, it's your duty to navigate through enemy territory, silently eliminating opponents with powerful weapons. Your missions will range from high-risk extractions to intense hostage rescues, requiring precision and skill. With stunning graphics and smooth controls, the action feels immersive and satisfying. So, if you enjoy tactical shooting games with thrilling missions, you're going to love this one. If you love truck simulators, you're going to love Global Truck. It takes the experience to the next level with a highly detailed Brazilian-inspired map. You'll drive powerful trucks through real cities, tackling challenging routes that truly test your skills. The game offers deep customization, allowing you to personalize your truck with different paint jobs and accessories. With stunning graphics, dynamic weather changes, and immersive landscapes, it's a solid game for truck driving enthusiasts. However, Heli Hog Hunt is a simple mobile game. You're in a helicopter, and you're shooting pigs. Yeah, it's a bit silly, but it's surprisingly satisfying. The graphics are good, and there's a decent variety of levels to keep things interesting. Honestly, it's not the most groundbreaking game out there, but it's perfect for those moments when you're waiting in line or just need a quick distraction. It's mindless fun. DriveCSX is kind of like a pocket-sized BeamNG, where you can mess around with cars and see what they can handle. The graphics are decent for a mobile game. One thing I really appreciate is the level of customization. You can tweak various settings to adjust the driving experience, from steering sensitivity to suspension stiffness. While it's not as in-depth as a full-fledged PC game like BeamNG, DriveCSX offers a surprise. Los Angeles Crimes is a solid open-world action game. That's perfect for those who want a bit of adrenaline-fueled fun on their phones. It's got a good mix of action, exploration, and a decent dose of chaos. While the online mode does bring some life to the city, it would be awesome to have more NPCs, pedestrians, and vehicles, even in the offline mode. If you're looking for a mobile game to sing. Car King is a new open-world mobile game. The world is definitely impressive, the cities are detailed, and the countryside is pretty to look at. Driving around feels decent enough, and the car handling is solid. Honestly, the game has a lot of potential. The core mechanics are solid, but it feels a bit empty. I'm hoping they add more to do in the future, maybe some heists or even a more robust. Outbreak is a thrilling adventure set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by the undead. As the main hero, your mission is to stay alive, fight mutants and monsters, and uncover the secret laboratory spreading the deadly virus. What sets this game apart is its mix of action-packed shooting and strategic puzzle solving. You'll need to carefully analyze your surroundings and equip yourself with powerful weapons to survive. Overall, Outbreak is a decent horror survival game with doomsday gameplay. A Cat's Tale lets you step into the paws of George or Washi, two playful felines, in an open-world adventure through a cozy, charming town. With over 20 fun quests, you'll meet quirky villagers, complete tasks, and even cause a little mischief along the way. The game lets you roam freely, level up, and interact with a world full of friendly animals. If you love light-hearted, quirky adventures, this one's a must-try. Stick War Battlefront is a stickman platformer packed with intense fights, deadly traps, and fast-paced challenges. Now, I'll be real and say that when I started playing this one, it felt very challenging. Traps were everywhere, enemies attacking from all sides, and believe me, this game is only for hardcore players. Overall, the game features good graphics, smooth controls, and fun gameplay. Lara Croft, Guardian of Light is a fast-paced action-adventure game where you play as Lara Croft or a Mayan warrior named Totek. Unlike classic Tomb Raider, it's a top-down, twin-stick shooter with lots of combat, platforming, and puzzles. The game is at its best in co-op mode, where players work together to solve puzzles and fight enemies, but it's still fun to play in solo mode as well. Expect hidden relics, cool weapons, and intense boss fights. With smooth controls, great visuals, and exciting gameplay, it's a must-try for action lovers. Edward the Detective is a good point-and-click adventure game. First off, the atmosphere is fantastic. The retro graphics and eerie music create a truly immersive detective experience. I love the feeling of satisfaction that came with solving a particularly tricky puzzle. If you're a fan of detective stories and brain teasers, I highly recommend giving this game a try. Drift Max. Drift Max is a mixed bag for me. On one hand, the graphics are amazing. I mean, seriously, these cars look like they could drive off the screen. On the other hand, the game can be a bit of a grind. But hey, when you finally land that perfect drift, it's incredibly satisfying. It's Japanese Sport Car Simulator promises the thrill of drifting and racing iconic JDM cars. The graphics are decent, and the car models look pretty good. However, the environments could use some work, they feel a bit repetitive and lack detail. I think Japanese Sport Car Simulator has a lot of potential. It captures the essence of JDM car culture and offers a fun drifting experience. But with some improvements in optimization, car selection, and track variety, it could truly be. I've always been a fan of driving games, and Drivers, Highway Hero seems to have a unique charm. One thing that really impressed me is the graphics. The trucks look incredibly realistic, and the environments are beautifully rendered. It offers a unique trucking experience with a focus on realism and challenging gameplay. If you're looking for something different from the usual racing games, I highly recommend it. Spy Raider Impossible Mission is an action-packed bike racing game that combines extreme stunts, high-speed racing, and thrilling spy missions. You'll take on the role of a top-secret agent, racing through city streets, off-road trails, and even aerial missions in an airplane, all while taking down enemies with your gun. The game features fully customizable bikes, allowing you to upgrade speed, handling, and firepower to dominate every mission. The game features diverse environments, like bustling cities, deserts, and underground subways, which add to the excitement in the gameplay. Heroes of Tower Defense Battle is an open-world tower defense game where you defend your base, expand territory, and strategically place towers. Unlock new towers by defeating hidden enemies and face increasingly intense battles. The easy controls make it a fun